Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Scottage. Welcome back to Fortuna Pond. First time I've been on my own now for like 8 weeks. Rick and Sandy started heading east, so I'm on my own again. Thank God. No, I'm just kidding. I had a great time with them. It was so nice to be with community and hanging out with people. Really enjoyed that time with Rick and Sandy. So if you guys are watching, it was great spending time with you guys. So yeah, back here at Fortuna Pond. Crazy that it's already March. And yeah, I only got 4 weeks left down here. So yeah, I gotta start thinking about heading home and which way I'm going and so on. And gonna actually start meal prepping. So I'm probably gonna cook spaghetti today in the slow cooker and have it for dinner tonight, obviously. But then freeze some so I have some for on my ride home. Because I get awfully lazy on my ride home, to be honest. After driving like 8 or 10 hours on a day, I usually don't feel like cooking. But if I have something prepared already, easy enough that I just have to make noodles. So yeah, spaghetti it is today, and I'll do a couple other meal preps because it usually takes me around 4 or 5 days to get home. And yeah, that's what we're doing. Making spaghetti today and hanging out at Fortuna Pond. Probably gonna stay here for the week. Weather's nice. I'm so glad to be out of that wind. The last three places we were at, they're all very windy, and it's been a cold, windy year this year, that's for sure. Um, so yeah, definitely nice to be here at Fortuna Pond in shorts, in the warmth. Uma's loving it, and I should show you. So little Miss Uma here, or not so little Miss Uma, has broken her leash now, or her lead, like 3 times now. One, two, I think there's another one over here somewhere. And she got a new harness. One of the people at Imperial Dam gave that to her, which is nice. So she's not pulling on her neck. And that's actually an extra large harness. So that shows how huge she is. Aren't you? Are you a big girl? Yes, you are a big girl. Oh my goodness. Who's a good girl? Oh my. Yeah, good puppy. That tail. He's so happy. Happy tail. I almost forgot to show you guys this. Rick and Sandy had it for their dogs. So I got it for Uma because she spazzes out sometimes when there are other dogs around or an animal, and she just gets so laser focused that it's hard to get her out of it. So this has a beeping function, and then it also does like a vibrate or a buzz. I don't know if you can hear that. And there is a shock thing to it, but I've never used it yet. And I hope I don't have to, but in case she starts running after an animal or something, I can at least give her the shock. But yeah, it works really well on training her. Uh, so I give her the buzzer all the time first. And if she doesn't listen to that, then I give her the buzz. And I guess it vibrates her neck and alerts her enough that it takes her out of her laser focus and brings her back to me. So yeah, this thing's kind of been a blessing in disguise having this, that's for sure. So yeah, it's another bonus to seeing Rick and Sandy was having this, and yeah, within 24 hours of her having this on, she's been such a better dog. Holy cow! Yeah. Anyhow, let's go make some spaghetti. All right, we're gonna do everything in the Instant Pot. Gonna turn it on to saute. Put some olive oil in there. Saute the onions first. And wait for those to go translucent. Alright, onions look good. I'm going to add the ground beef. break it all up. Alright, just going to wait for the ground beef to brown, and we'll be back in a sec. Alright, so when the ground beef is almost done browning, still a little red in it, it's when I like to add the garlic to it. I think I pressed about 5 or 6 cloves of garlic. So add a bunch here, save some for making garlic bread later. Yum. So yeah, that's when I put the garlic in now, so it doesn't get burnt and have a bad taste to it. Still stays aromatic. So yeah, this is almost done. And another trick I use when I drain the ground beef, I put foil in a bowl and I use a colander on top and drain the fat that way. And then, well, it's been colder this year, so I usually put it outside and let the fat congeal. And then you can just roll the foil up into a ball and throw it away. You're not obviously going to put it down your RV drain and clog up your system. So yeah, that's my little hack of draining fat. Okay, so turn this off for now. Drain the fat out of this. Alright, we'll let that drain. Alright, so while we're waiting for the ground beef to drain, I'm going to add all the wet ingredients. Going to add the diced tomatoes, tomato sauce, tomato paste, alright, we got some green peppers and jalapeno peppers. All that in there. What else? Crushed red pepper flakes. A little bit of that. A little oregano. A little thyme. Lots of thyme. Oops. Making a mess. Black pepper. And then we add, put that back, put that back. Alright, that should be drained. The ground beef back in. Give her a stir. Make sure everything's all nice and mixed together. Alright, I'm just going to leave this on the slow cooker for the day. It's still pretty early in the morning. It's only, what time is it? It's 11:40. So I'll probably put it on the slow cook for 4 or 5 hours, I guess. Let it do its thing, let all the flavors meld together. So yeah, that's it. Just sit back and wait. Got to make garlic bread and noodles, and that's it. Alright, spaghetti sauce is almost done. I'm going to make the garlic bread now. I'm using just these little mini baguettes from Walmart, and I just put some butter in with the leftover garlic that I pressed earlier, the other half that I put in the spaghetti sauce. So I just use a fork and kind of blend the two together. Just kind of mush it all up. I'm going to cook these in the air fryer, by the way. Alright, that looks good. I'm just going to take one of these baguettes and freeze the other one, I guess. half. See, that'll fit in the air fryer. Looks a little big. Alright, I had to cut a couple inches off for it to fit in the air fryer. But yeah, now you just spread all the lovely garlic butter all over it. I'm sure it's not going to be as good as my friend Helen's garlic bread, but hey, it's close. She makes the best garlic bread. She always brought it to parties and stuff. Alright, so that's well buttered, as you can see. I'm going to put those in the air fryer. Perfect fit. And I'm going to cook those for about 10 minutes, just like that, and then put some cheese on them and cook them for another 5 to 10 minutes in the air fryer. So let's get some noodles on and get this cooking. Alright, so that's about 7 minutes in the air fryer to brown the bread. We'll put some mozzarella on there. A little more. Alright, throw that back in the air fryer for a few more minutes. Noodles are done. Garlic bread's done. I made enough noodles to have leftovers for tomorrow. I can have a nice easy meal on Sunday. Make some more garlic bread. Should have enough butter left over as well for garlic bread. And of course, Uma loves noodles too. Just like my other daughter. Her favorite meal as a child was noodles with butter and salt on them. I think it still is one of her favorites, actually. Alright, so a little bit of sauce. Yum. A little bit of sauce on top of that. I forgot to buy Parmesan cheese, so I got mozzarella. I'll just use that. Yum. Here's the garlic bread with the cheese on it. Nice. And my spaghetti. And we're good to go. So yeah, like I said, I'll make a bowl of leftovers for tomorrow, so I just have to microwave those. And the rest of it, I'll just put in baggies and put it in the freezers so I can have it one in the next couple weeks and one when I'm traveling home. So that'll be perfect, doing a little bit of meal prep. Probably do some more next week too. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed this week's video of doing a little meal prep and or cooking spaghetti in my van. If you would consider subscribing, that'd be great, or hit the like button or comment. Anything's good for my channel for growth. And that's it. We'll see you guys next week. Take care. Bye.